Hey guys, Tyler Wood from Coldwell Banker up here in Big Bear Lake, California. So I wanted to talk a bit today about uneducated buyers. Okay, uneducated buyers are dangerous buyers, in my opinion. And here's what I mean by that. I guess the common perception is that real estate agents are just looking for a quick sale or an easy sale, and with buyers, that's definitely not the case. In my experience, buyers that make quick decisions, buyers that aren't educated, could lead to problems down the road. If a buyer comes up to Big Bear on day one and buys a house, to me that's a red flag. And the reason why is because I don't think they're as educated as they need to be on the market. Now this is assuming the buyer hasn't done a whole lot of research on properties in the area. There's a maturation process with buyers. They have to look around and see the areas. They have to look at options, properties for sale to know what they're really looking at, and to know that they're making the most informed decision. If they just come up on day one and buy their first house they see, well, they haven't really looked, they're not really educated on the property or the area, and in my experience, that could lead to problems down the road. They could back out of the deal a couple of weeks later, which causes everybody pain and frustration. They could ultimately, get upset by the property they bought and figure out, what, I didn't know all this stuff about it, and end up suing somebody, be it the real estate agents or the seller. So there's a lot of problems that can come up with uneducated buyers. In my experience, it's important for buyers to come up a few times, get a feel for the areas that they're looking in, get a feel for different kinds of properties that are up here, and get educated on the market in Big Bear, get educated on real estate in Big Bear. I think that's important. And again, it's also important to use an agent here in Big Bear that's local, that knows the market, so they can give them that education. If you're using an agent from out of the area that doesn't know Big Bear, then you're not going to get that education as a buyer. You're going to get the education of an agent from out of the area that doesn't know Big Bear. And real estate's local. All the things that go on up here, the prices, the market conditions, the local nuances are all local. So it's important as a buyer to get educated by a local real estate agent, not somebody from out of the area. So just some thoughts I had on uneducated buyers in Big Bear. Okay, let me know what you think. It's Tyler at thetimwoodgroup.com. Thanks for listening.